and close that out. Some people need to leave, and then we'll have our annual meeting.
Okay.
All right, notice of meeting. This meeting of the Board of Commissioners will take place electronically in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, specifically NJSA 10:4-9.3. Notice of this meeting was given by one public advertisement sufficient notice herewith to the Home News Tribune. Filing advance written notice of this meeting. I'm going to keep going with the city clerk's office and posting this notice on the public website of the Housing Authority. During the meeting, participants, including members of the public, may be muted by the host. However, there will be an opportunity for them to participate and speak during the public portion of the meeting, where participants will be unmuted at their request. At this time, we're going to do roll call. Commissioner Blevins.
Here.
Commissioner Caldwell. Commissioner Dunlap.
I just saw you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Commissioner Giorgiani.
Here. Yes.
Commissioner Medina Hernandez. Commissioner Walde.
Yes.
Chairman Wright.
Yes.
Let the record reflect there's enough votes for a quorum, and we are going to proceed with the Pledge of Allegiance. We stand. Pledge allegiance to the flag
The United States
of America
and to the republic
For which it stands,
under
one
God,
nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We got to get in sync.
Thank you, Mr. Blevins, for carrying.
Maybe we just mute and have one person do it.
I was
We'll
letting
mute.
I was trying to let some people in. That's why. Sorry, Zach.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. All right. Consideration of meeting minutes. We're going to table these, and I'll be presenting them and doing a better job with them at the next board meeting at this time. I'll make sure I send everything out to you guys earlier for those meeting minutes from the past, and these meeting minutes also. At this time, public comment. Anyone from the public like to say anything at this time?
Yes, hello. Charlie Cradaville, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
yes.
Okay. Well, I'll get started. I did want to inquire about a redevelopment project that I've asked about now 2 meetings. This will be 3. What about the Borai Spring Street project? Has a review been done if they're in compliance with the redevelopment agreement or not?
Mr. Cradaville, I will try to get you an answer this evening. If we're unable to get you an answer, I will assure you that I will give you an answer by next week. I just don't know if the gentleman is ready to speak about it tonight. We're here to speak about something else, and I know you've asked in the past, but Mr. Hoffman, any word on that Borai project?
No, I don't know anything,
Okay.
anything new about it.
That's fine. Mr. Cradaville, I promise you by next week, I'll have an answer for you by next Friday.
Okay. Well, I know, it seems the authority is doing a thorough review of all the projects except this one, and I don't understand why. I brought it up now a couple times that one was missing. Mr. Hoffman represented it was an oversight, but I was hoping to have some more information today, and obviously that's not ready. I will move on to the other projects that have been reviewed. So, can I confirm that Jersey Ave, NB Urban Renewal, and Sovereign Consulting have been terminated as redevelopers? Is that correct?
They have been given notice of terminations. Charlie, that we have a 90-day period. The 90-day period isn't up until early August. And once that happens, they will be sent notices of termination.
Okay.
I will say that representatives of the Jersey Avenue project, new people who want to take it over, met with myself and Dan Dominguez, and there are new individuals involved, and they may be applying to become the redeveloper, but they haven't done anything yet, so I'll wait to see if they apply or not.
Okay. How about New Street Associates? think that would be the Elks project. What's the status there?
Well, what happened is that they never filed, they filed an application but never followed up on it. So we have rejected their application and sent it back, basically sent it back and say, they were never designated as a redeveloper. So we just sent their application back and told them, that your application is invalid because you never moved forward with it.
Okay, so they didn't act on it. They were never designated. So
They were never
nothing further.
designated, and we just sent the application back like, so that you can consider it void.
Okay, and then moving on to NB Plaza, owner Urban Renewal. That's the 45-story building. The litigation's still active. Is that correct?
It's in the appellate division. It's still active.
Got it. Okay, and then the only other one that I don't have the updated information on would be LM New Brunswick Urban Renewal. That's, I think, across the street from the Elks or the library. What's the status on that one?
They have filed a new application, and they'll be considered as redeveloper at our next meeting, which I believe will be in September.
Okay, so they'll finally make an appearance next month and apply to be designated then.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I just have some comments to make in addition to those questions. So one would be, it was great to see a couple of you yesterday at the groundbreaking ceremony, and pleased to see finally some progress in replacing the Hoffman Pavilion. I also can say that I can give a little bit of an update on the website. So the announcement of yesterday's ceremony was posted to the homepage for the New Brunswick Housing Authority site, and there's also been some improvements made to the board meetings page and the notices page. The redevelopment page now has some information related to one project and also to this review that I discussed. And unfortunately, there's still a lot of outdated info on the site that needs to be updated, stuff that needs to be added to achieve compliance, but I'll continue to work with Mr. Toto on that, and just wanted to thank you, Commissioner Wright and Mr. Toto, for working with me on this and letting me, do what I can to help. So that's all for today. Thank you.
Charlie, also, don't forget, I still owe you that Oprah request. Maria's back in the office, and she's gathering the rest of the salary additions that you requested besides the straight salary, all right?
Well, I think this is a first. Somebody reminding me about the Oprah request.
Yeah,
That
you're
is another
starting to
way
slip,
around. So
Charlie.
thank
You're
you.
slipping. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else from the public? I just like to recognize Commissioner Caldwell is here. He made it. Thank you so much, Commissioner. So I marked him as present. Anyone else from the public? No one else? Okay. We're gonna save a couple things for after the resolutions that I'm gonna present. My report, so the public comment period's over. My report, committee report, and informational items that was on the notice of meeting that I sent everyone. We're gonna save that until the latter part of this, and then we're gonna have our annual election meeting after I close out this meeting. So is there any unfinished business? Chair? I think we're
No.
good there. Okay, new business. I have two resolutions this evening. First one, each one's going to be voted on independently. NBHA Resolution 2025, number 30. Resolution approving, authorizing, and ratifying payment of bills for June 2025. It's the packet that I gave you guys last week.
Motion.
Okay. Second, your go.
Second.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Roll call. Chairman, Commissioner Blevins,
Yes.
Commissioner Caldwell,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunlap,
Yes.
Commissioner Giorgiani,
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Medina Hernandez is still absent, Commissioner Walde,
Yes.
and Chairman Wright.
Yes.
Motion passes. Next resolution, NVHA Resolution 31. assignment of the portion of redevelopment site block 707.04, lot 7.05 from RTF NB Urban Renewal LLC to an affiliate, RTF NB Urban Renewal B LLC. Mr. Hoffman is here. It's a simple resolution. What we're asking the board to approve. Mr. Hoffman.
Yes, this is identical to a resolution we approved about a year ago. It's for the second section of the project located on the Sears site. It relates to, in connection with their financing, they transfer portions of the site to an affiliate. The affiliate is owned by the Reorganization, by the redeveloper. This section consists of 262 residential units, some retail, some parking, a leasing office, and some amenities. And it's, as I say, needed because it's not needed, it's the way they do their financing. They've about completed the first section, which is 272 apartments and related retail. And they now want to start that and need this for their construction financing. It also has 2 estoppel certificates for executive director to sign, basically, which the banks insist that they get. Basically, all they say is that there's a redevelopment agreement and they're not in default. So it's solely a financing mechanism. The affiliate they're transferring it to is the same name with a B added to it. The first one was the same name with an A added to it. And as you can see, the project is going on. I don't know whether you have a copy of the map, but
Yep.
this is section 2 on the map.
Got it.
That's it.
Anyone have any questions at this time? This has been before you guys before, so, okay.
All right.
Chair?
All right. Seeing none, I motion.
I have a question.
Wait. Hold on, Commissioner Walde.
Yeah. Why is the transfer?
This is the way they do their financing. They have different affiliates construct different sections. So the first, we approved the transfer about a year ago of the first apartment section that was called Urban Renewal and the NTF Urban Renewal A, and this is B. It's solely, it's the way they do their financing. And the affiliate's wholly owned by them. So there's really no, except for the financing purposes, that's the only reason for it.
Okay. It makes it easier for them, is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But as you can see, they're moving along.
Okay, yes.
The project's gorgeous. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Chair, how are we gonna do this?
No other questions. I don't see any. Unless I'm wrong. Any other questions from other commissioners? No? Okay.
I have a question.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Commissioner Dunlap?
Yes, right here. This is also continuation in conjunction with the first project, because it's a B part, correct? This is the B part that's going to be, gets completed with the city site, from the city site.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you repeat
They
this
have the
question? I didn't hear.
institute, or they have the,
Can't hear it.
have they put in any other apartments for subsidy for other individuals to move in? Or is it still the same way from the beginning when I voted and I disagreed with it?
To my knowledge, and
Anything changed?
Counselor, correct me if I'm wrong, the structure of the units in terms of how they're set up for who's moving in has not changed.
That's correct.
This is just I would imagine them pushing another entity to the front as part of their capital stack to complete the project. It's just the way financing and banking works when you're developing a project of this scale, but I don't think that they've made any amendments to the way to their unit mix, if that makes sense.
No, they have not made any changes. This is the same as they proposed before, 262 units, 1, 2, 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
I just have one question.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yeah.
Walde?
By the way, do we still get those fees from these developers? You remember we used to get some fees.
The contribution was made to a nonprofit. So
Okay.
yes, he's made considerable amount. He's not finished making that contribution, but
What nonprofit?
They,
What?
so that's a separate entity that was structured some time ago.
Oh,
But if you wanted to reach out, I believe Mr. Camacho or even Mr. Manfredi can give you the details as to that. But they made the contribution, and it was structured, and it's for the benefit of affordable housing causes and initiatives. And it's really a great action by a good steward in the city.
is that rental assistance or set aside units? I mean, I didn't understand what kind of
you could use
contribution.
it for all of the above.
Correct.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. But the
Correct.
contribution was significant, and they didn't have to do it, but it was significant.
Okay, that's good.
Any other questions? Chair?
Seeing none. I motion.
Second?
I'll second.
Regina? Roll call. Commissioner Blevins?
Yes.
Commissioner Caldwell?
Yes.
Commissioner Dunlap?
Yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Giorgiani?
Yes.
Commissioner Medina Hernandez? Commissioner Walde?
Yes.
Commissioner Chairman Wright?
Yes.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Hoffman.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a nice
Good
evening.
night. Thank
Have
you
a good
so
evening.
much. All right, we're going to backtrack now because we had to move on and get these resolutions out of the way. Going back on the report, Secretary's report, committee report, I want to give an applause to a politician who a lot of times I guess doesn't get the credit. We were not sure in what direction we were going to go with the new construction of our project that we're trying to do over at Schwartz Homes in Robeson Village. And there was a big step, and Mayor Cahill came through, as I shared with my board members and legal counsel, with pretty strong letter in support of Section 18 demolition. And it was steps all along. So we're at this monumental time right now that things can change for the residents for the better in our community there at Schwartz Homes. But it's going to take some serious work, and I think the chairman is on the right track here. We've got put together a redevelopment committee that hasn't been done yet. You know, you guys have done a lot of things through the years, from the senior men on here to people with special causes, but this is a serious time right now. And I'm hoping that we can form this redevelopment committee. You know, I talked to Zach ad nauseum about it because now is the time. We have engineers on board, we have a consultant on board, we have the support of the mayor, which was needed for this application. And at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Chairman Wright before I move into some other updates here that I want to share with the board. So, Chairman?
Just with respect to the project.
Yes.
Yeah. So just to echo Dan's words here, and he did send out the email. If you guys didn't get a chance to read it, we got a very strong letter of support from the municipality, from Mayor Cahill's office, endorsing the Section 18 disposition of Schwartz and Roberson. And what that means would be the demolition of those properties for the purpose of redevelopment, which is enormous. So we have the city behind the initiative. Sitting on the mayor's desk right now is kind of a preliminary deck of what we could do, and it's exactly what we met about. If you guys remember, when the consultants came, they showed us the site, they showed us the massing, what the potential buildings could look like, how many potential units, like all of what we sort of hope and dream to make happen, in concert with how we intend to finance it, which is a fairly clear pathway right now, which is why we want to strike while the iron's hot. All that's sitting on his desk, and all of that was factored in when we got the letter. So I would encourage you guys to go back and read it, because I mean, it's powerful wording that he put in there. But from this point forward, it's real. And I know that, you know, I've been building a lot of anticipation for this project coming up, but if we didn't have the city on board,
Yeah, we couldn't.
it wouldn't work, right? Because we have to change roadways. There's a lot of common areas that have to work in concert with each other, but we do. Everybody's on the same page that it needs to be done. So now it's about what it's going to look like and how it's ultimately going to be executed. So from this moment today, July 25th, 2025, forward, it's real.
Yep. All right, save your comments for another time. Let me rip through this here. NBHA community room was used as a cooling center. We provided. You're good, you're go. With beverages and small snacks, it's been blistering. Some people do not have any AC whatsoever in their apartments, and we had to provide something for them. More kids and older people showed up. We have National Night Out coming up August the 5th. Be a good idea to show your faces. I was disappointed, to say the least, that I didn't see all my commissioners there yesterday, but I understood people work, people have other commitments. But yesterday was a big time for New Brunswick housing. We got 68 units built or going to be built. Construction is underway. That a project sat dormant for a long, long time. And there was a lot of work behind the scenes that made that project happen. So I really hope that the seniors one day, I heard Zach's eloquent speech yesterday about, how hard people work to make it happen, but think about the people that are benefiting from that work. And that should make you feel a lot better for the work that you have to put in. There were a lot of Saturdays and Sundays meeting with the consultants to make this project happen. So for that, I thank all you guys for the support for that. But let me move on. Annual 5-year plan is in. We actually did it last year. I got to tell you guys the truth. I hear some buzzing. Can you guys get rid of the buzzing? I'm so sorry. I just, it's killing me right now. All right, thank you. Anyway, you get to a point where it just becomes a wish list. We don't want wish lists. We want to be somewhat reasonable in our asks. But you don't know what's going to happen. One thing we do know, there are going to be serious cuts in the government for HUD purposes. We're going to suffer a third of a loss in Section 8, that's known as HCV. The problem is you're not going to lose a third of the housing vouchers. That means there'll still be the same amount of support out there, but just less people working on those cases. There's some ways to work around that. I'm going to have to let some employees go. We don't know when. I did meet with the staff already, but I guess we'll have a better idea in October. It does help that we have a relationship with Franklin and that we're saving them by having a housing authority. We're doing their work for the amount of money that we do charge them. I listened to a board meeting the other night in Linden, New Jersey, and they were crying about having to let go some people, not having money. And, they had a number of employees there, over 8, and they don't even have 300 units. It's a problem. We're doing that over at Franklin. They've got more. So, and we have 2 people doing that work. Well, and myself, so it's 3. I spend not half my time, less than half there. So I think there's going to be an opportunity, and I want this board to know that. I know the chair and I have spoken. There may be an opportunity where we can, Linden's too far, but there may be an opportunity we can take over another housing authority, because ultimately they're going to be ravished. They're not going to have the money to stay in the game. They're just not. The state's not going to bail them out. It's going to be a political thing. And unfortunately for housing, for people of low income, they're going to be the pawns. And if we can be there, because I think we have a really, really good staff right now where we're sitting, we can take over another authority. And I don't think they're going to have a choice. They're going to be out of the public housing business. Our consultants have told us, the entire news media is there, and we're not going to fight with Washington, and we're not fighting with, sorry, somebody else is trying to solve me. we're gonna keep the ball rolling, and we're gonna do the right things, and this is the right project for us, ultimately. We're spending 1.3 million a year on public utilities. That's ridiculous. It's wasted money. I've been saying that for a long time, and the people are still living in inferior housing. It's just not right. Um, we'll get this ball moving the right way, and we've got some talented people here. Um, I can't say it enough. We've got Matt Ferguson from City Council. He understands about urban planning, and those are the people we're going to lean on. Got people like Mr. Giorgiani and his construction knowledge, Zach's vernacular in the field. We've got senior people here, Caldwell and Waldy. I mean, it's going to happen. This things are going to happen. So I can't say enough about it. So, and I'm not talking about 5 years down the road. I think realistically this can happen within 1 to 2 years, if not in between that period of time. But I don't see it taking longer than 2 years. All right. Anything else? Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
You just mentioned Linden, unless I misunderstood you. They're in financial problem, right?
Yeah, they have big problems.
Yeah. So how can we take over a housing authority which has financial problems, and then
we're not taking them over.
Okay.
That's not who we're taking over. I was looking at the numbers of employees they had based on the low number of individuals they service. A number of tenants, let's say, right? Either public housing tenants or Section 8 tenants.
Okay.
And I was shocked to hear those numbers, and I had confirmed them today. And I was like, wow, I said, people are getting off pretty cheap here. They've got 8 employees handling 300. We've got 2.5 handling over 300. But that was just one example. There's going to be other housing authorities that are going to have a lot of problems. You've got 81 housing authorities currently in the state of New Jersey. That's ridiculous. I don't know if it's because of home rule, but that's inefficient when you're looking at paying good workers. People demand, after COVID, people are demanding higher wages, and you're getting some people that are coming out of retirement. By the way, I forgot to tell you this. The state of New Jersey, we belong to their healthcare plan. 38% increase going to happen by November. We've got that coupled with the cuts coming from Washington. You better be financially solvent to be in this game. This is a business. Don't think it's not a business, but we're providing housing to low-income people. It's still a business. We're going to demand that residents pay their rents. A lot of places are upside down with that. We have a pretty good collection service that our staff acts compassionately, right? We're not bullying anyone, but there are people on the waiting list that would love to live where we have housing or a Section 8 voucher. Right now, we're not taking on any more Section 8 vouchers. We're stopped. We're overleased. But yeah, I don't think there's a problem. I think HUD would allow us to take over another agency that's nearby. We're pretty inexpensive when it comes to inspections. HUD suggested I hired a part-time inspector last year because I only had one guy doing it. And you can head off a lot of problems if you have good inspectors.
So if you say take over, are we taking over the
I
management
think,
too?
Commissioner, I think what Dan is alluding to is consolidation. That's what you're going to see happen when you see these cuts across a state that has as many operating or functioning housing authorities as we have. All right. So we have 81 housing authorities. You're going to see a lot of cuts across them. And you're going to see consolidation and perhaps some interlocals that make those smaller authorities dependent upon higher functioning, denser populated urban centers like ours. We should be prepared to be even more lean and self-sufficient than we've previously been, and look at our existing interlocal and potentially what could be coming down the line within our county and surrounding area, because it's a reality. It doesn't hurt to be prepared for what's happening. And I think that's what Dan means by he sat in on what's going on in Linden. We don't want to be caught off guard, which is why we're pursuing a project like the one that just got endorsed from the municipality. That's about asking for less money from the feds. That's about being more self-sustaining. That's about bringing more population to our center, including some market and working class, so that it can pay for itself. And if we're thinking like that, we have the scale to think like that, it's reasonable to believe that we might have other authorities or other situations dropped in our lap to solve as well. And I think that's just what Dan's talking about.
Excuse me, Dan, this is Dave Blevins. I've been reading something about some of the federally mandated cuts that are affecting not just housing, but all across the board. Apparently, Section 8 is going to be one of the areas that there will be cuts. Do we know specifically what other cuts may be coming from the feds?
Our consultants tell us it's speculation right now. So I told them, once you have factual information, obviously the bills that were presented back up to Congress are the hardcore bills of the BBF, without saying it. They're talking a lot of the programs we don't have that they mentioned that they're going to be a broad brush cut. But losing a third of my staff under Section 8, that's, I mean, a third of what? Like, you can't just have I don't want to use the word can't. They can do whatever they want. They're in power. All we need to know is, what are the trigger numbers? There's always a trigger. Like, for years, one caseworker couldn't have more than 250 Section 8 tenants on their caseload, right? Then it moved to 300, 320. You have to be certified also. A lot of these agencies don't have certified. We have all certified people. Everyone that handles these files, they know what they're doing. They're certified. They passed their test. They went through all this training. So as far as other cuts in HUD, they're going to be vicious. One thing we do know, they like RAD. They like that. They like new construction. They like bringing in developers to work hand in hand with the local housing authority. That is an upside. We were ahead of the curve by starting this project, and I think that this existing project that's before us for Schwartz Homes and Robeson Village, that's going to be the saving grace for the state for
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
At this point, then, basically, we're waiting to hear what the Fed's specific cuts will be.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Chair?
We got nothing.
Okay.
Good.
We're going to close that portion out. If there's nothing else to say, we'll adjourn this meeting and then go right into the annual. Anything from any commissioners? No? All right, let me have a motion to close, and then we'll stay on board, and we'll just continue over with our annual meeting.
A motion to adjourn.
Motion.
I'll second.
Second, Giorgiani. Commissioner Blevins.
Yes.
Commissioner Caldwell. You're on mute. Okay, I got your thumb up. Good. Commissioner Dunlap.
Yes.
Commissioner Giorgiani.
Yes.
Commissioner Medina Hernandez. Commissioner Walde.
Yes.
And Chairman Wright.
Yes.
Great. This meeting is closed. We are moving into the annual meeting. This is a time where we elect officers as chair and vice chair. I've got Alberto Camacho. He's diligently done this for us in the past, and he will continue to do it this evening. Thank you. I'll turn it over to you now.
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hold on one second.
Commissioner.
One second. Commissioner
there are some
Walde.
people there. Charlie's still on.
He can
Yeah,
be.
this is not closed session, Commissioner.
Right.
This
Oh,
is
it's
just
not?
the
Okay,
annual meeting.
okay.
So this is still a public
Oh,
meeting.
okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, as Dan just indicated, we're now going into the annual meeting. So we have 3 positions. We have the position of chairperson, vice chairperson, and then we have a second vice chair. So I'll start with the position of chairperson. And what I'd like to do now is open up the floor for any nominations for that position.
I'd like to nominate Zach for chair.
So we have a nomination from Commissioner Giorgiani for
Yes.
Zach Wright for the position of chairperson. Do we have any other nominations on the floor?
I nominate Zach Wright to continue as chairperson.
So we have two nominations for Mr. Wright. Any other nominations? Again, this is only for the position chairperson. So hearing none, we close the nominations. And now we have a vote. We'll call a vote then, Dan, for the approval of Mr. Wright in the position of chair.
Okay. Commissioner Blevins, roll call.
Yes.
Commissioner Caldwell,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunlap,
Yes.
Commissioner Giorgiani,
Yes.
Commissioner Medina Hernandez, Commissioner Walde,
Yes.
I guess Chairman Wright. You gonna vote for yourself? Yes. Okay, great.
Well, no, I'm going to vote for myself. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You absolutely can.
Congratulations.
If I can.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Yes,
guys. I
Keep the
continue.
keep the good work up, Zach.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I recognize that that's you guys trusted in me to continue to do it. So thank you. Thank you.
So now I'll open up the floor for the position of vice chairperson. Again, all of these positions, if I didn't say so, all of these positions are one-year positions through next year's annual meeting. So again, the position of vice chair, open up for nominations.
Anthony?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'll second that.
I'm sorry, Commissioner.
Giorgiani.
Giorgiani.
Georgiana, I third that.
So we have. No problem. Any other nominations for the position of vice chair?
Could you repeat the nomination, please? For some reason, it cut out on me.
No problem, Commissioner. The nomination was made for Commissioner Giorgiani to serve in the position of vice chairperson.
Thank you.
And hearing no further nominations, I'll close the nominations for the position of vice chair. And Dan, if we could call a vote then.
Roll call. Commissioner Blevins,
Yes.
Commissioner Caldwell,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunlap,
Yes.
Commissioner Giorgiani,
Yes.
Commissioner Medina Hernandez, Commissioner Walde,
Yes.
Chairman Wright.
Yes.
Let the record reflect motion passes. Giorgiani, Vice Chair.
Congratulations, Commissioner.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
We just have one more position. We have a second vice chair. Again, this is in the for the case that we don't have the chair or the vice chair present at a meeting, then we have a second vice chair who would be able to run the meeting. Any nominations on the floor for the position of second vice chair?
Mr.
Commissioner
Blevins?
Caldwell.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, I
Caldwell has been saying no.
might be a little bit, we'll be busy, so.
Too busy, Mr.
Thank you.
Caldwell.
I
Okay.
decline it. Thank you, though.
I said, Mr. Blevins, I know he's new, but you'll give him some experience.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Mr. Blevins, do you accept the nomination?
I can accept the nomination.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I'm glad it's not for one of the first two.
Roll call.
Any other nominations? Oh, hold on. Dan, any other nominations on the floor for second vice chair?
Mr. Blevins
Okay,
have my
hearing none.
nomination.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Blevins, I agree.
Okay. No problem. Hearing no further nominations, then I formally close the nominations, and then Dan to have a roll call for second vice chair for Mr. Blevins.
Roll call for Blevins.
Yes.
Okay, Commissioner Blevins. Commissioner Caldwell,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunlap,
Yes.
Commissioner Giorgiani,
Yes.
Commissioner Medina Hernandez, Commissioner Walde,
Yes.
Commissioner Chairman Wright.
Yes.
Let the record reflect, motion passes. Congratulations, Mr. Blevins. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Mr.
Congratulations.
Wright,
Thank you.
Mr. Giorgiani. Anyone have anything to say at this time?
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats
Yeah.
to everybody.
Congrats to
Congrats to the
all of you.
board. And Mr. Blevins, you're going to hear a lot of rumors out there with FADA and NIRO and all these big think tanks around the nation. It's just speculation, and it's who they're talking to, Congress people, what they're reading. But to the extent of these cuts, we're hoping that the state of New Jersey can find a way to supplement that difference. But right now, in the middle of an election, in the middle of some other things, it's going to be hard to do. It's going to be hard to do.
I understand. I'm used to a lot of rumors.
Yep. And I hate to put them out. I don't even want to give them life, but we'll be able to head off and handle what we can. And I'm sure this board will support it and be supportive of anything else that comes their way. All right, Chair?
I have one
Oh,
suggestion.
yes.
Since Mr. Blevins is new, is it possible for you and the chairperson to meet with him and update him on HERD, like FADA, whatever?
I think that I think absolutely.
Yeah.
But even more so than that, I think he'd really benefit from one of the conferences,
Yeah.
FADO or NARO or something like that, because
Yeah.
they'll deep dive in. And I don't want you to rely on just my understanding or even Toto's understanding, who's more skilled than me.
Yeah. No, I mean general
The
information.
problem is, Mr. Walde, the media, the press will kill me when they find out I've sent a commissioner on a trip and they're not certified yet. He has to go
That's
through
not what I was suggesting. What I was suggesting was for Mr. Blevin to meet with you and the chairperson just to go over the structure of the housing authority and then any background, since he's new, he's been
Yeah.
here.
I stand
That's what
corrected.
I
I'm
meant.
sorry. Yep.
I think that's good. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We like to meet on Sundays. Are you available on Sundays, Mr. Blevins?
What that? You're
I
going
can
to church
actually-
or something?
Go to New
I can
Abundant
actually be
Church.
available.
Okay, it's good.
I'm flexible.
Great. Okay. All right. So we're done for the evening. Alberto, make sure everything's compliant so we don't have to go back and change our top 3 structure orders there. Right?
No problem.
All good.
Commissioner
it looks like
Giorgiani.
Commissioner Giorgiani. Yeah, he's on. You're on mute, Commissioner.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Yeah.
Everybody's good. Matt Ferguson, you got anything to say, Matt?
No, I spoke with the mayor and the entire council is in full support and looking forward to this project. So let us know how we can be of assistance. I know I missed a few meetings. I was dealing with a medical issue, but I'm back. So let me know. And I apologize I couldn't be there yesterday, but the sun and heat are still not my friend. But we let us know what we can do to be advocates. We want to continue to support these type of projects in New Brunswick for our residents. Thank you very much for all the work you're all doing.
Great.
Awesome,
Thank
man.
you.
That's awesome.
Don't forget National Night Out coming up August the 5th.
5th.
Yep. I will be there. I also host the one down in Hiram Square in downtown.
All right.
So if you're able to stop by, but I try to make my rounds as well.
Okay.
Mr. Giorgiani's trying to say something, but he's muted.
Yeah, I know. I just saw
Okay,
that.
You're good.
That's why I'm second in command, not first. Thing is what time? I know we mentioned the 5th, but what time?
Six
National
o'clock
night.
on.
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock on, yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay.
Mayor
just
gets to
double
our
checking.
stop about 7:45 on
45, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking. Sorry.
Hot dogs and hamburgers. Come on by. All right.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. We need a motion to adjourn.
Yep.
I motion.
Second.
I'll second.
Roll
All right.
call. Commissioner Blevins.
Yes.
Commissioner Caldwell.
Yes.
Commissioner Dunlap.
Yes.
Commissioner Giorgiani.
Yes.
Commissioner Medina Hernandez. Commissioner Walde.
Yes.
Commissioner Chairman Wright.
Yes.
Thanks. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Catch you guys.